again to give us a brief exposition on the vision of the university, emphasizing the strategic priority areas. The key thing for us was transformative experience. So we're tasked to make sure that you have, the participants especially, will have a very great experience with this course. This course, we had 5 modules. So we've looked at household water treatment systems, materials that are used. We've also looked at the processes that do go on, and then we have also looked at the technologies. And then groundwater, and then geodata. And then we have a practical component of that, and I'm sure the participants really enjoyed it. In addition, we were privileged to also visit special eyes, and then they took us through their treatment processes. And I'm happy to say that we have the quality assurance unit from special eyes to visit us. Before we continue with the program, I want to invite our participant, who also happens to be a pastor, Pastor Festus COXY, to pray.
Hello, brother. Amen. Amen. Prof, thank you for the opportunity. Shall we pray? Covenant keeping God, we thank you for the gift of another day. We ask for your presence. At the end, we praise you to give you the glory. We thank you for answered prayer. Amen and amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Allow me to introduce a few things that we have. I mean, we are all important. Some people are especially invited to undertake a task. So allow me to do that. In no particular order. We have here today a director of Institute for Environment and Sanitation Studies. Representing him, okay. Dr. Samuel Cranton. Please, let's appreciate it. We also have my own HOD, who happens to be a Reverend Minister as well. The church, to have mentioned the church. Our Reverend Professor Emmanuel Nyankson. And then we have, she needs no introduction. Our Dean, National and International Film, many or numerous awards. Professor Elsie. And then we also have the representatives from Special Eyes. We have Mary and then Eunice. And then, like I said, in no particular order, so anything that pops up, that's what I see. So we have a man that has been very, very good to me and also to this course. Because in just 2 days on the way to the program, I have to communicate with him, and then he gave us his support in the form of giving us some water bottles, packs. I'm talking about the special guest for today's closing ceremony, lawyer Ebenezer. He is the CEO of University of Ghana Enterprise Limited. Please give it up. Thank you very much. Then we have the instructors around. Professor Nyankson, happy to be one of the instructors. And then Madam Elsie. Thank you so much. Right, so we move on to the next item of the program. And we take a brief message from our HOD, that is HOD for Material Science and Engineering, Professor Emmanuel. Prof. Please, let's.
So, good morning. Good morning, everyone. As the head of department for material science and engineering, I must say that we are excited to have successfully rolled out this household water treatment system. But this is the first short course being hosted by the Department of Material Science and Engineering. So I think we've done well. So yes, and I believe we could not have done this without the support of our team. Anytime we go for management meetings, she's always on us. That yes, we need to start something. We need to start something. So, Prof team, thank you. Thank you for encouraging us to do this. We are very grateful for your support. We are so grateful for your support. And I would also like to thank Prof Ebenezer, Annan, the coordinator for this course. Yes, I was in the office when he called that, oh, he's drafted this and he wants us to push it. And he's been really pushing for us to have this course. So, Prof Annan, we thank you. Yes. We thank our industrial partners here, Ugel, Social Eyes, and I believe Voltic, yes, all those that supported, industrial partners that supported us so far as this short course is concerned, we appreciate it. Our facilitators, we thank you all for availing yourself. And our participants, yes, I got the opportunity to handle one of these courses, and I was really excited by their contributions and all that. So we thank you for being part of this short course, and we know that you are going to market it for us. We know, yes, we know that you are going to share your experience that you had with other colleagues and friends, so that when we have the second one, I believe that we are really going to enjoy it, and we are going to have the support from all of you. So, yes, this is our first short course, but Dean, I want to assure you that we have 2 more coming. Yes, we have 2 more coming. Yes, we've been in touch with MC Biochemie, and we developed 2 more courses in concrete technology and construction. We are just at the last stage of it, trying to figure out how much to charge and all that, because we want others to also get the opportunity to be part of it, not just working in the construction industry and other things. So that is where we are. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, you'll see it on your desk. That we have 2 more short courses coming from the Department of Material Science. So once again, thank you, and I appreciate all the support that we have received so far in making this a reality. And I thank you all for being here and supporting us. And we know that more things will come out of this course. I trust Prof Annan that after the evaluation and all that, we will come out much better. I know this one was better, but we will do much better in the next course. So thank you all. We appreciate your presence here.
Obviously, for everything there is room for improvement, so we'll wait for perfection. Thank you so much for taking. Now we move on to the next item, and it's my singular honor to invite Engineer Professor Kaufmann, who happens to be the Dean of the School of Engineering Sciences and the founding head of the Department of Biomedical Engineering at this university. In fact, it's too long. It's too long. So we thank God for that. I want to give it a
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
It's such a pleasure to be here. I'm sure you've seen me smiling from ear to ear since the program started. That's because this is one of the dreams that we have had for a while coming true. It's incredible that we can dream out things and then actually have people who work so hard, all of you included, to make sure that this dream comes to life. So this short course is the first in your department. That is also the first in the school. Yes. That means all of you have made history. Your names are going to be written in our records. As I said when I came to open this short course some days ago, I said that after taking the course and taking our certificate, you become part of us. We expect that the knowledge that you have gained, the skills that you have gained will be put to good use. It's not sufficient to just get a certificate and say, okay, I came to the University of Ghana, I got something. We want to see you making impact with the knowledge and skills that you have acquired. So we'd like you to stay in touch. I hope you are doing an assessment of the program. Yes, we'd like to see where we can improve, so that the next cohorts that come, they have a better time than you. But we also want to see you participating in the next programs. After all, you have skill. If you are called upon to come and tell your colleagues your experiences, you should be able to do so, right? You are alumni of the short course. So please maintain the relationship with us. Help us to grow the short course, make it even better for the future. I'm so proud of all of you, and I look forward to seeing and hearing about the great things that you will do with the skills and knowledge that you have acquired from this short course. I want to say thank you to the industry partners. We can't do these things without you. I mean, otherwise it's a regular classroom course like we've been doing, which is not what the intention is with these short courses. So we appreciate your partnership. We'll continue coming to you. We'll keep coming with even bigger requests because we have bigger dreams that we want to achieve. I was looking at him. Yeah, so we'll be coming. We need your support in all the things that we are doing. I want to say thank you for the facilitators. This was extra work. Yeah. And sometimes it's difficult to quantify what you are gaining from it. But trust me, there are many pastors here, so they know. All the God bless you, they count for something. And the reward may be in heaven, but you get some here on earth. So thank you for the sacrifices, especially Prof. Annan. This has been incredible. It's been a pleasure working with you on this. I want to see the other programs, Prof. Nyankson. The other programs that are coming up, they should be even stronger and better. You have some advocates here, you have ambassadors, you have alumni of your short course. Please stay in touch with them and let's see what we can do together. And the participants, congratulations. Yes, it takes commitment.
To some of them.
Yes. Yes, I was asking him if everybody made it.
Yeah.
One or two people, okay, they all.
Yeah, they passed. Please, this is our reputation as things. If they don't pass, don't give them certificate. So it takes commitment. It took your time, it took your resources, it took your efforts to be able to sit through the short course and finally complete it. So congratulations to all of you. We look forward to seeing what you will do, as I keep saying over and over again. Don't just keep it under your pillow. Make sure that what you learn actually counts. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you so much, Dave. And like Prof. Jackson said, without her support, this wouldn't have come into such a fruition. So I'm so grateful. Yeah. I would like to introduce one lady that have been very, very instrumental behind the scenes. In fact, she even contacted me before the husband. Today she is here to support the husband my singular privilege to invite, to acknowledge the presence of Ebenezer. This is a Where's your hand? Okay, next on the program, we have our main specialist, lawyer and banker, 25 years experience in various banking institutions. They happen to be a business development person and currently the CEO of University of Ghana Enterprise Limited. Those of you who are coming from outside, now you are students or alumni. UGL is the University of Ghana Enterprise Limited, and they are in charge of a number of staff, business units on campus to make sure it runs efficiently. The relationship we have with them is that they also deal with distribution, treatment and distribution of water, mainly on campus. So, without wasting much time, please help me to welcome lawyer, banker, Yawo, Abisi.
Okay, thank you so much, Prof. And I want to congratulate the Material Science and Engineering Department on this wonderful initiative. Because over the years, the problem has always been that the university has been more of theory rather than going into practice. But this is a typical demonstration of the resilience, of course, when you have the internationally renowned Prof. Kaufmann, in your corner, you can always expect, and then Prof. Nyankson as well as Prof. Ebenezer, Annan. And I think this is really an interesting beginning, and I hope and we pray that this is going to grow. So like he said from the beginning, UGL, University of Ghana Enterprises Limited, is a commercial unit of the University of Ghana. So we manage various business aspects, units, commercial units, and everything the university or the departments are able to conceptualize, our duty is to commercialize. That is what we do. So we've been having discussions with the chemistry department, for example. They have their own yogurt brand. We have Liprec, they also have palm kernel, which they want to commercialize. And then we also had that discussion from the beginning where University of Ghana Enterprise Limited had this water idea. It was actually brought up by the chemistry department as well. And then we looked at it and said, okay, initially, instead of starting with the production on our own, we'll get an external party to produce on our behalf, and then we'll do the distribution. So we have a contract, which was a short-term contract with a manufacturing company. So this is coming to an end very soon. And as we speak now, UGL and the chemistry department are going into partnership as we speak to start our own production plants. Because normally in these businesses, you sit back and you look at it and you think it's easy. You can, oh, I can do it. And then you go into it and you realize that it is not as easy as it looks. I'm sure my big brothers from Special Eyes will tell you a bit more about how difficult it is. So we decided that, look, let's just start, because of course, as the university, we have a captive market. You know, we have the universities, we have the departments, and then we have Kolebu as well. And when we started, the response has just been fantastic. That's been phenomenal. So, yeah, so that is what it is. And when it comes to distribution, as Prof. Annan spoke to, I'll be very brief about it. Normally, it involves a lot of logistics. It involves, because what you want to do is you want to get your product to the final consumer. First of all, in the correct volumes, one. Number two, it must be in the state. Most people think that water does not expire. It's not true. So for all our products, we have expiry dates on them. And I'm sure Special Eyes, the quality control team, will explain to you. And then, even more importantly, with the storage. So when the company we deal with
initially started the production, there's supposed to be a chemical that they're supposed to pass the water through. I think it's supposed to be UV rays. Apparently, they didn't know. So when they started the production, all the water they produced after storage, they realized that it started turning green after 3 weeks. And these are not, 1 or 2 packs of water. We are talking about volumes and volumes of water. So then they realized that, we apparently did not have this machinery. So all the water had to go through these UV rays, and they were not doing that. So they had to recall all those packs, and then, as it were, dispose of them, and then they get the machinery. So it is an interesting industry. So as I mentioned, we gel together with the chemistry department. We have been working. I'm hoping that before the end of the year, we will set up our plant properly. So by the time the next cohort and the next come in, you will also be coming for a visit to our plant here. So we are looking at doing that, and once we are able to set up the plant, then But then the other aspect of the business, which other manufacturers have also been tapping in, especially I think that is I've forgotten that, has to do with what we call franchise. You don't necessarily have to be everywhere in order to get your product there. So if we are now we are looking at going into a partnership with a company in the upper side of Ghana, so the northern side region. We are looking at Kumasi. Kumasi will take, but we'll take the north, upper west, and upper east. And then we'll give them our brand, and then we'll give them the quality control and assurance. So they will manufacture, but then they will use our logo, but we'll be in control of the manufacturing process. So it is not necessarily the case that you have to be everywhere at the same time trying to manufacture and control, because if you take a truck from Accra with products and you are going to somewhere like Effah or so, I don't know if any of you has gone to one by bus before. It's roughly about 24 to 26 hours. It is not a joke. So by the time you get the product from Accra and you get to one, the cost of production, even the cost of transportation alone defeats the whole purpose of the business. So that is why we are looking at franchising, and of course, you don't want the water. When we started initially here with our distribution, one of the main challenges we faced was that when we send the water to the various halls, because we added to the cost of the fees, the residential facility fees. So we supply the students with sachet and bottled water. When you store the products and it's not appropriately stored, it develops this funny taste and scent. So then it becomes a problem. So the students will now come and they will complain that your water tastes funny, it smells funny. But it had nothing to do with the water from the onset. It was the storage. So you have to make sure that where it is stored, that of course, because it's plastic, it has its own chemical implications if you don't store them properly. So these and other things obviously were some of the challenges that we face. Of course, when you talk about the cost of transport, the fuel cost, and all these things, the packaging, especially when you are taking it from the manufacturing point, you get there, you have to make sure that you have enough handlers to be able to pack it onto the truck. You pack it onto the truck, by the time you get to wherever you are taking it, you have to offload as well. It all comes with challenges, human element issues, and all that. So basically, it has been an interesting journey, and we have learned a lot over the past 3 years, and we feel as usual that we are now ready to move into the medium term, that is to have our own plant. So together with the chemistry department. Once we start that manufacturing on campus here, and then we also start with the franchising, which will be for the northern part of Ghana, the product is going to become a household name, just like Specialized. And interestingly, there's enough business for all of us, so we don't even worry too much about who has what and who is doing what. No. Just make sure your product is okay. And now, because it's coming from the University of Ghana, you can champagne water. Once you drink it, you are killed. so that is all I have to say to you, and to congratulate all of you, on participating in this program. We hope that, as Prof said, the next there can only be improvements, and we will definitely see you in the next cohort. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to the department, and we wish you all the best.
I like the latter part. I mean, everything, but the latter part is one of the, should I say, the philosophies that I live by. I mean, all the stars do shine. I don't need to cover somebody's stars to shine. There is enough room for all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we want to move on to, I have a lot of special guests, but that's the main one. We have another special guest from special acts. So they are special. And when you go there, what makes you special? Maybe today they will tell us. Please, let's invite Mary and Eunice to give us a few words.
Thank you very much. Please, can I sit good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
The Dean of the Faculty of Engineering, Professor Annan, PhD, faculty members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the brilliant graduate students of the HWTS. On behalf of Specialized, I'm honored to congratulate you on the completion of this vital course. In a week ago, I welcomed you into our facility. I watched you study our treatment setups and analyze our quality processes. In that moment, you saw the natural skill of what you have been learning conceptually all semester. Today, as we reach the climax of this course, I want to bridge the gap between our factory floor, the household systems you have mastered, and the world waiting for expertise. Specialized Company Limited commenced operations in 2011 as a producer of high-quality natural mineral water in Ghana. In 2014, the company expanded its operations by establishing a beverage production division specializing in carbonated soft drinks. From its humble beginnings, Specialized has steadily grown through dedication, innovation, and a strong commitment to quality. Today, the company produces and distributes millions of liters of safe drinking water to the consumers across Ghana. A unique characteristic of Specialized products is that both the sachet and bottled water are sourced from the same underground water table located approximately 60 meters beneath the Ebri Mountains. The water undergoes advanced treatment processes without unnecessary additives, preserving its natural-like spring taste while ensuring safety and purity. The company's main production facility is located at Nyankson with an additional factory established in Kumasi to meet increasing customer demand. Quality remains the cornerstone of our operations, supported by rigorous quality control systems that ensure every product meets the highest safety standard. Specialized Limited was founded by Dr. Ebenezer, whose vision and leadership have guided the company's growth. The organization is supported by a dedicated team led by Mr. Dansudodu. The company currently provides employment opportunities for more than 500 workers, contributing significantly to Ghana's economic growth and development. I think over the past week, you have gained valuable knowledge and practical skills in water treatment and environmental sustainability. We have learned the essential processes involved in water purification, including storage, chlorination, filtration, reverse osmosis, sterilization, and ozonation. We have also developed an understanding of how contaminants, dissolved solids, odors, and harmful microorganisms are removed to produce safe drinking water. Additionally, you explored packaging technologies and learned how raw materials are transformed into finished products through modern manufacturing processes. Beyond the technical aspects, you examined important global challenges such as water scarcity, environmental sustainability, recycling, renewable energy, and climate resilience. As Specialized, we share these values. One notable achievement was our collaboration with Sun Power Innovations Limited to implement a large-scale solar energy project that supplies approximately 1,000 kilowatts of renewable energy to our manufacturing operations. This initiative demonstrates our commitment to environmental stewardship and sustainable industrial development. Graduates, you should be proud of your accomplishments. The knowledge and skills you have acquired are practical, valuable, and highly relevant to today's world. As future professionals and innovators, you have an important role to play in ensuring access to safe water and promoting sustainable practices within your communities. In conclusion, let us pledge to be responsible citizens. Let us save, protect, and value every drop of potable water we have to secure the future of our planet. As Leonardo da Vinci wisely stated, water is the driving force of all nature. Congratulations on your successful completion of HWTS course, and we wish you any success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mary and Hugh. You are very insightful and thought-provoking speech. Thank you so much. I'm tempted to ask the participants what they learned when we went to special arts, but time will not be on our side. The way they are looking at me. Please, let's take one more remark from the director of representative of the director of IBSS. Dr. Please, you have the floor. Please, let's
when the director was invited, we were informed to give a speech or a talk on the chosen topic. So allow me 10 minutes of your time, and then as it is, okay, I will use it 5 minutes. As it is, we will look, it's a typical academic exercise that is very relevant to what you have done. So let me begin by saying it's a great honor and privilege to join you today at this closing ceremony of the successful premiering of this important course on household water treatment system. On behalf of our director, who is outside the country on another assignment, I congratulate all the organizers and participants for successfully completing this program. Your commitment to enhancing knowledge and skills in water treatment and management reflects a strong dedication to address one of the most critical challenges facing humanity today, which is the provision of safe and sustainable drinking water. Just for this purpose, I need to speak briefly under the topic, the need for a paradigm shift in household water provision and sustainability. And I think the title or the theme is timely and relevant because across the world, access to safe water is increasingly under pressure from environmental, social, economic, and technological challenges. While governments and water utilities continue to play crucial roles in water supply, emerging realities require us to rethink traditional approaches and embrace more sustainable and decentralized solutions that empower households and communities to take an active role in ensuring water quality and safety. For decades, water provision has largely been viewed as a responsibility of the central government and public utilities. The prevailing model has focused on treatment and distribution of water through centralized systems. Although this approach has provided substantial benefits, it has not been able to reach every community or guarantee continuous access to safe water for all. Population growth, rapid urbanization, climate change, and limited financial resources have increased pressure on existing water infrastructure. These challenges make it clear that reliance on central systems alone is no longer sufficient. One of the strongest reasons for this paradigm shift is in the increasing scarcity of fresh water. Another reason for the paradigm shift is that at the same time, anthropogenic pollution of freshwater sources has become major concern. Industrial effluent, agricultural runoffs, mining activities, poor waste disposal practices, and untreated wastewater continue to contaminate rivers, lake reservoirs, and even groundwater sources. Consequently, water treatment facilities are increasingly required to proceed from sources with declining quality. This situation raises concern about treatment costs and operational efficiency and may compromise the quality of treated water if adequate safeguards are not in place. Let me tell you. Unfortunately, despite these realities, there remains considerable ignorance regarding alternative, practical, and affordable approaches to managing water quality at the household level. This lack of awareness underscores the importance of education and professional training programs such as this one, the household water treatment system, being rolled out by the Department of Materials Sciences and Engineering. Building capacity in household water treatment is a critical step forward, strengthening water security and protecting public health. And I say kudos to the department for conceptualizing and running such a relevant program. More encouraging is the very appropriate modules mounted and their relevance in securing safe and potable water for all. Ladies and gentlemen, collectively, I believe these modules have equipped the participants with multidisciplinary understanding of water treatment, water quality management, public health, and resource sustainability. These are precisely the competencies needed to address contemporary water challenges. To the participants, I wish to emphasize that the value of this course does not only lie in the certificate you have earned, but also in how you apply this knowledge acquired. You now possess expertise that can meaningfully improve the lives of individuals and communities. I encourage you, therefore, to use this knowledge to educate households about safe water handling and treatment practices, support communities in selecting and maintaining appropriate treatment systems, contribute to research and innovation in water management, engage policymakers and development partners in promoting evidence-based solutions. Most importantly, help communities understand that they have a role to play in safeguarding the quality of water they consume. The future of water security requires a shift from dependence to empowerment. Now, the need for the paradigm shift in household water provision sustainability has never been more urgent. Demand and challenges in providing adequate water of potable quality calls for innovative and practical solutions. Therefore, household water treatment systems offer an important pathway towards achieving greater water security, improve health outcomes, and enhance community resilience. Once again, I commend the organizers and facilitators for their vision and dedication in delivering this important program. By building capacity in household water treatment and suitable water management, you are making a significant contribution to public health, environmental protection, and sustainable development. Congratulations to all of you. May the knowledge and skills you have gained inspire you to become champions of safe water agents, of innovation, and advocates for sustainable water management in your respective communities and professions. And to the department, it is our hope that you will go on to unveil more of such relevant programs for the direct benefit of all households, communities, our country, and indeed for the entire humanity. Congratulations, and I wish you every success in your endeavor. God bless you all, and God bless our communities, nations, with sustainable and safe water for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think I need to, I'm going to take this and file them. They need to be on the file of the course because it will remind us of the speeches that were made here. And I'm sure that we'll learn a lot from it. Thank you so much. We have on our program COXY-FIX. And then when you look at the bottom, you have the repairs kitchen. Today's lunch is sponsored by the repairs kitchen. Those from outside, you know, and we will be discussing it. So for sponsors to come in, that was very, very good for us. A huge help. So we also had special eyes giving us some parts of our time as well when we visited them. We also had support from Voltic, and of course, UGL. They are here. Home. That's huge. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Now, presentation of certificates. And then, like I said earlier, 5 modules made up this course or the content. We had water quality and health. We had household water treatment system materials. We had household water treatment system processes. And then we had the technology, and then groundwater, and then geodata. So that is what we spent time. Speaking to the instructors, these guys that are, or these participants have passed all the modules. So, in line with the regulation, we need to award them certificates. So, we have certificates here that we want to award some of the participants. So, I will invite, first of all, the dean to come. If you know you have a very good phone, you can help with the picture. The first person to pass all the modules is Festus COXY-FIX. Then we have Effah. Next we have Clyde Benson. Please clap for my dear. We now invite our main special guest, lawyer, banker, Embassy to come and help us with the presentation. Stephen Kaufmann. Prince Leroy Omar. Elijah Bueno Akam. Benedict Elon Passion. Thank you so much. Now we invite my HOD. Hafiz Musa. Martin Okai Ama. Joseph Bosman Osei. details, patients with a good man. Clap, post rep, please. Come and take it. Or the CV that we have. Oh, please, clap for me. Thank you so much. Now, I want to appreciate some of the teaching assistants. In fact, they even join us during the, what you call it, the course. Most of the time. So, I would like to invite Mary or Eunice from Special Eyes to help us. The first one goes to my own teaching assistant, Maria Effah. He designed the Oh, clap for him. Hakim, I will see you. And then we have our technologist, Grace Kari. Thank you so much. Please clap for. Before you I want to come back to stage 19 to present this appreciation certificate to Bridget. So, this certificate is presented to the Voltic Ghana Enterprises in recognition of their general support and contribution toward the successful organization of a short course in household water treatment system. This certificate was awarded on the 5th of June 2026. Oh, please clap. And then we have a certificate of appreciation for Special Eyes. You need to sit under Prof. Nyankson when he is teaching. Then I'm sure you will learn a lot. The patients, you go through even the small stuff. And we want to recognize the contribution of our instructor, certificate of recognition for Professor Emmanuel. Hey, I'm in trouble. I actually want to save time. Those who are not here, I'm not mentioning their names. But because the participants are interested in the lunch, and it's being sponsored by the details kitchen of Alcohol Barrier. Come and, yes, receive this on behalf of the repair. I'm sure by the time you finish, the lunch will get in. So this certificate is an appreciation for the dispel bleaching of Alcohol Barrier in recognition of their general support to this source. The detail is also, please clap for my name. The detail is also into fixing curtains, so interior decoration. So we'll make I think the number is on the program, so that in case you want to change your curtains to blinds, please call me or interior decoration. Prof, I'm negotiating so that we change our staff. And I'm also pushing. Let me CEO is here. I think you shouldn't be only chemistry. Material science and engineering, we are available. We can sit and talk. There are a lot of stuff that we are planning to do. I'm sure we'll be interested. We were talking about having special programs in environmental engineering, SES. Yeah, we can talk. Because once you hear, this is home. This is home. But I want to, they are not here. I want to mention Environmental Protection Agency. They supported us. Professor Annan, the CEO of EPA. Actually, today is World Environmental Day. So she told me they are bringing some. And the one that was delegated is also in Sudan for the same program. But just as Prof. Nyankson, we also have other instructors, and I think it's worth mentioning his name. Professor Eric Dominic. Yeah. He handles the environmental engineering. And then we have Jerry Asubere, from EPA, and he is in Sudan because of the work environment. And myself, so thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your commitment, especially the participants. And then special thanks to Alberta. What a wife. Thank you to the TAs as well. But I'm not the one to officially do this QT. So please let me invite Favor Ojiji, who happens to be the course rep, to give the floor. So I've just received a message. The driver called me. He's close to my department, so I'm coming with him. So the lunch is almost here. Just something for you to laugh before our team gives us the closing remarks. Please, let's give
After everything that we have seen, done, and said, there's little left for me to do. I'm only saying thank you also to all of you for the various roles that you have played in making this program a success. It takes people, it takes all of us to make the difference. I already said the names, I'm not going to repeat them. So on this note, I am just happy say that we have come to the end of our premiere, our maiden, whatever, our successful short course. We hope you will be looking out for the next sessions. I'm sure there's more they can learn, right? So there's yes, part 2 to this, in addition to the new ones that have been announced. So please look out for our short courses. There will be others also in other departments. If it's not just material science and engineering you are interested in, other departments will also be rolling out their short courses. Please look out for us and participate in our activities. We are now members of the School of Engineering Sciences. We look forward to hearing more from you. Thank you and congratulations to everyone.
So we'll take the closing prayer, and right before that, see you. I really forgot. This is for somebody.
Okay.
Please read it out.
This is certificate of appreciation. This is presented to Professor Elsie, Effah, Kaufmann, for your generous support and contribution towards the successful organization of a short course in household water treatment systems, dated from 12 of May to 5th of June, and this certificate was awarded on the 5th of June. So,
So my people are managed to surprise you. Oh, for doing my work.
yes,
Right, so